Hey y'all, Neen feels her feels. So there's a bunch of stuff going on, but I'm gonna start with the Jess Hilarious situation. I have a bit of piece of audio to play, and then I'll give my commentary. This audio I got from Tisa Tales, so I kind of cut to just Jess because I just want to get that part, and then I'll just say what I need to say as far as what I think about what's happening at the Breakfast Club because I'm an avid listener. So, and I was listening during the whole having the guests, appearances and all of that, and how much she really wanted to be on that show. Because it was a good look on the resume. You know what I'm saying? And even though she has an amazing following as far as social media. So I'm going to just let the video play for a little bit, you listen to the audio, and then I'm going to provide a little bit of commentary. I'm out here waiting for my daughter so I can get her to work. But here we go.
Had to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a baby. In this industry, what I'm doing ain't no right time to have a baby, so you have them when you have them. I don't regret when I got pregnant. I don't. I got pregnant on fucking purpose. That's what I wanted, a baby, and that's what I got. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted Breakfast Club. You feel me? And I'm gonna say this. I don't fucking need to be there. I wanted to be there. I loved being there. That was my shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was my shit. I used to be happy as a motherfucker on the radio. Yeah.
Hold on. Messed it up.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not intimidated by no woman walking on this earth. I give a crown to that girl. If you listen to the show, you know. Nigga talking about she tried to be my friend. Excuse me? Ain't nobody trying to be no motherfucking friends. What are we talking about?
What?
We just naturally, organically became cool.
As you do it at
Once
the job.
I realized what the fuck was going on, like I said, my anger was misplaced. No, I did not like her when I first came back. I didn't. Even down to how I was supposed to return. Like, we had a whole plan on how I was supposed to come back. When I walk in the room, she never left. First thing she said is not, "How your baby doing?" No, that was Envy, because he's the family man, right? "How was maternity leave?" No, that's not the first. The first thing that she talks about is the shit that was in the comments. What the fuck would make me want to talk about the fucking comments first? I got a beautiful baby at home. Why? You know what I'm saying? So no, I did not like her when I first came back. I had to learn that Lauren was not a spiteful person. Like, I'm like, I don't like the way you moving. I don't like, I ain't feeling this shit. We had a whole nother plan. I don't know what the fuck what that was in there, but that shit wasn't it. I ain't like that.
Oh, shit.
We've made cool since then. That's it. Right? I compliment this girl every fucking day. Every day. And it ain't forced. She's a beautiful girl. She knows her shit and she on her shit. And that segment came from me. Like, let's not even sit here and fucking play around with it. Like, this the crazy thing. This is another crazy thing. We supposed to be a team up that bitch. Not one person comes to my defense at all. Like, when like, not one motherfucker ever with this online shit. Like, why the fuck should we have to keep playing it? Man, listen, I know one thing. Angela Yee ain't that motherfucking crazy. Not as crazy as niggas try to make out to be. Nah, it's the reason that lady wanted to leave that show.
And I believe that. 13 years in the job with the same two people and the same shit and shenanigans, and the corporation doing what they do, because they gonna do what they do regardless. We as black women get underpaid and everything else. I feel Jessica on the fact of You know what I'm saying? Like when you doing your job and another chick come in or another person come in and take and kind of like migrate into your position, it does make you feel a certain type of way. However, okay, I look at it like this. She was already, when we found out she was pregnant, she was already 3 months pregnant. So, which means she was already pregnant before she actually died, like before the announcement, right? That she was even joining the show. She was already pregnant. So, my thought is like, okay, maybe she didn't want to go on the road. Maybe she was looking for a spot that she could just sit, you know what I'm saying, during her pregnancy. So she really fought for the Breakfast Club. And she's really fucking good. Like, I was right there with Monique. Like, yes, Jess is the one. Jess is the one for that spot. Because she's relatable to the lay person like myself, the everyday, you know what I'm saying, slang talking and all of that. Her Baltimore slang is just out of this world. I love it. So it was just refreshing to have somebody that was, you know, just relatable, right? So I understand the corporation part though, because you took longer in your maternity leave, which you could do whatever you want to do. Did you get FMLA, you know, to save your position? You said you picked Lauren. Okay, well, they seen that she did a wonderful job. The numbers were up probably while she was in that spot for, you know, while you were gone on maternity leave. So they looking at like, and she's a journalist, and there's a lot more under her belt than you have on yours. However, you have a social media following that's bananas. You have made a lot of money just on social media and doing your stand-up. You don't need the Breakfast Club. Like you said, you wanted the Breakfast Club. That's a beautiful thing, to do something that you want to do and not that you have to do. But I think that she took a long time, and they allowed her to do that because Lauren was doing the job, was getting the job done, doing the investigative reporting. So when she and then Jess was out on the road before she even came back to the Breakfast Club. So I don't know if there was some ill will intent at that moment. But before she even came back from maternity leave, she was like, she did her 12 weeks on her own, and then she took a couple extra weeks to go do some stand-up shows. Was that right? Was that wrong? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The dollar holler. That's it. The dollar holler. So if it was there and they made her comfortable and made her feel like her position was going to be there when she got back, they gonna do what they gotta do to keep her quiet, keep her calm, and they're gonna still move and do what they do. It's a corporation. Their goal is money. They don't give a shit about the employees. That's why I have a medical issue right now, and I be damn, I don't even want to go back and punch nobody's goddamn clock, because I'm hip to the shit now, and I'm tired. I'm tired of working for other people. I'm tired of fucking making money for other people. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, this whole coming out of when we had the pandemic, it gets so fucked up to still be talking about it. But it changed everything in my life. And it's like we had to go back to work early. The owner was getting mad, buku, loaned money and shit from the government for us to return back to work, and I just felt slighted as hell. And I just calculated all the money that I made. I'm like, damn, or all the money that I made for her, and what I came out with in my little week, every 2 week check. The checks wasn't checking, okay. And I don't know. I don't want to get back into it. I really, 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 really don't. So that's why I do videos. However, I'm not consistent because I watch so many people and they do such a great job putting in the videos and doing all that stuff, right? And right now, until I figure it out, I'm on audio, right? So I'm not posting that much. I want to post more, but it's like you get downloaded with so much information. So I just thought that I can just take each piece of whatever I want to talk about and still talk about that shit, even if ain't nobody else talking about it. So here I go. Jess Hilarious, I think she really wanted the Breakfast Club because she was pregnant. She did not want to go out on the road. So that gave her a good amount of time to chill, sit down at work, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't feeling good, she was able to do it from home. They all do it from home. So what are we talking about here? It didn't make any fucking sense. Or they do it from their locations of where they at and shit. Envy do it. They everybody do it. Charlemagne do it. I don't understand why she couldn't come back and hold her position. Lauren was doing a great job though. I mean, and the dollar hollers. Okay, the dollar hollers. Right? If they could get her for cheaper and get more, they're gonna want to go with her. You know what I'm saying? She may not be jokey, laughy, and she has pissed some people off. So it's kind of like the Breakfast Club's kind of turning back to what they was when Angela Yee was there, and Charlemagne was going off on people, or having situations with people. But now it's Lauren. She's having situations with people. And you know what? Charlemagne gonna sit his monkey ass right back and let all that shit happen. Because what? Nigga, my spot is solid. I ain't got, y'all got problems. I ain't got none. I do what the company say, goddammit. And I go home and I go do my appearances. I do this and that. But I do what the company say. So I ain't got nothing to do with y'all female problems, whatever. So that is just my take on it at this moment. I pray that Jess, comes out of this and feel better, or whatever decision happens, because she gonna be straight regardless, because she has social media, she has her stand-up, and she could possibly start her own podcast or something. So God makes things happen for all type of reasons. So I'm gonna say peace out. Neen feels her feels. Holla.